The air in Babylon was thick with the scent of baked clay and burning myrrh. This was the empire of Nimrod, a ruler whose authority cast a shadow over the minds of his subjects. Nimrod ruled as both a king and a cunning astrologer. He interpreted the movements of the stars as a ledger of his own power, searching the night sky for any sign that his control might be slipping. In the cold stillness of the heavens, Nimrod saw a prophecy that terrified him. A man would be born during his reign who would rise up, dismantle his dominion, and expose his religion as a lie. For a king with absolute power, a celestial warning requires a physical response. Nimrod's paranoia soon turned into a systematic bloodbath. Nimrod ordered the construction of a colossal stone prison. 60 ells high, every pregnant woman in the realm was rounded up and herded into this structure, kept under constant watch by guards and midwives. The mandate was merciless. If a woman gave birth to a daughter, the child was clothed in silk and LED out to heralds proclaiming the king's mercy. But if the child was a boy, the midwives were ordered to slaughter the infant right at the mother's breast. No less than 70,000 children were killed during this purge. The wailing of mothers echoed through the stone halls, a testament to the lengths one man would go to protect his throne. While the heavens watched in silence, Nimrod believed he was successfully pruning the future. But this environment of absolute terror meant that the only way for the child of prophecy to survive was through a series of unthinkable deceptions. During the height of the terror, a high official named Terah took Talia as his wife when she conceived. She was gripped by dread, masking her condition as her body grew. Terah was a prince of the realm and fiercely loyal to Nimrod. When he noticed his wife's appearance, he feared the king's wrath and demanded to inspect her body, insisting they could not violate Nimrod's command. As Terah reached out to feel her stomach, a physical anomaly occurred. The child within her womb miraculously rose upward, settling high beneath her breasts. Terah held only a flat, unyielding plane, and he turned away satisfied that his wife was not carrying a child. This intervention bypassed Terah's political loyalty. The child remained hidden within Matili's body, shielded from both the king's guards and his own father's devotion to the state. In the house of Terah, a son was finally born. They named him Abraham to celebrate. Terah hosted a banquet for the empire's wise men and astrologers, filling the halls with the smell of roasted meat and sweet, dark wine after the feast. The astrologers stepped out into the biting Mesopotamian night and turned their eyes toward the stars. The stillness of the sky was suddenly broken. A single blazing star surged from the eastern horizon, tearing athwart the heavens at a terrifying speed. This diagram shows the event that paralyzed the observers. One central star swallowed up 4 massive stars. At the corners of the firmament, the astrologers saw a clear omen. The child born to Terah would multiply, slay great kings, and possess the entire earth. This omen provided the specific target Nimrod's paranoia had been searching for. The danger was no longer a vague prophecy. It was now a physical reality linked directly to Terah's newborn son. Fearing for their lives, the astrologers rushed to Nimrod at dawn. The king was consumed by fury and immediately summoned Terah to the throne room. Nimrod offered a transaction. If Terah surrendered the boy to be slaughtered, the king would give him a house full of silver and gold in exchange. Terah responded with a parable about a man who offered a mule a heap of barley on the condition that he cut off the mule's head. Terah asked, "What use is the barley if I am dead? Who shall inherit me if my son is gone?" Nimrod was unmoved. He issued a final ultimatum. Terah could accept the price for the child, or the king would execute everyone in Terah's house, leaving not even a dog alive. In a system of absolute tyranny, neither rank nor logical argument offers protection. Faced with the total destruction of his household, Terah was forced into a desperate, bloody compromise to save his lineage. Terah made a choice that would stain his soul. He took the newborn son of a slave handmaid, wrapped him in swaddling bands, and delivered him to the palace in place of his true son. Nimrod did not hesitate. He took the infant and dashed his head against the stone floor of the palace. Believing the threat to his throne had been erased, the king wiped his hands and returned to his rule. While the king celebrated, Terah and Amtalai fled the city into the desolate wilderness, a jagged terrain baked by an unforgiving sun. They found a deep-hidden cave. There, MTLI stripped off her own garment to swaddle her son one last time. She wept as she left him in the absolute, suffocating darkness, praying that he would not be forsaken. The survival of the child required a horrific deception and a mother's forced abandonment. Abraham remained hidden in the earth, while the empire above believed the threat to its power had been successfully neutralized.